You look crazy on this picture.
We are live, you know that, right?
Yes. Hi.
Hopefully you guys can hear us out there. This is all the way live, 24K. I am your host, uh, Carl Washington. This is all the way live podcast. Uh, it's been a difficult month this month. We're probably in the half of the month of July. It's been really hot here in Southern California. I've done some trips. I've done some visitings. I've done a lot of stuff. And what we want to do this time today is this is open discussion. This is one of our eighth shows of All the Way Live podcast. To my right, maybe to your left, depending on how you're looking at it, is the hostess with the mostest, Candy Red. And she's going to tell you a little bit about who we are. I know you just see her head because it's just how the camera is. She's going to tell you a little bit about who we are, what this show is about. So stay tuned. We got some open discussion coming up. We got some guests coming on some shows later this month, so make sure you stay tuned. Again, this is the All the Way Live podcast. You guys can come on here. You can text me. I'm going to leave for a second to give Candy a chance to tell you who we are, where we came from, and why we're here, and with our show and all that good stuff. Candy, take it.
Hi, everyone. This is Candy Red. So, if you're new to our YouTube channel, welcome, everyone. Just want to let you know a little bit about us. We're here to promote, excel, engage, and excel your business. If you sell product or services, that's what we do. We'll help market your business. So we're here just to make sure we get your information out there, so you can have consumers um, to definitely accelerate your business as well. So we've been in business for approximately 5 years. So we was a radio station, and now we're onto the podcast. So we're here every Friday from 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and also that's 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. I got it right, Carl. And also, just hit your
You did right.
subscribe. Huh?
Did you
Oh,
get
you
that right?
bet. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button. We need all the subscribers, so we can just definitely build our business, our podcast up. So, and if, like I say, if you do have, if you're trying to get your business out there, we can definitely network your business through our social media platform, and that's All the Way Live podcast. That's on our Facebook and All the Way Live. Um, All the Way Live, and then All the Way Live podcast on our Instagram as well. And also, we will share our information on our private Facebook account.
Can you turn your camera like this? Like this. Well, anyway.
I can do that. I'm not on a camera. I am on my laptop. So,
Well,
and I'm away
I
from
know.
home. Of
Can
course, I'm in
you do your
Colorado.
laptop like this? Can you do your laptop like this?
Hold on.
Like almost close it.
You close?
Almost
Hold
close
on.
it. Do it like this.
That's the closest I can get. See, that's what
No,
we
no, no,
have.
no, no, no. Close the laptop. There you go.
Okay, that
That's right.
better?
So now
I
move
feel
over
like
to
I'm
the
on here. Okay.
right. There
That
you
better?
go.
Okay.
Move over to the right again. Move over to the
Okay,
right
I'm
again.
trying. Hey,
Turn the laptop. Turn the
it's been
laptop.
a huh? It's been a
Turn the
hard
laptop to the
Sunday.
left.
Hold on. I'll be right back with you. Hold on,
Take the
Carl.
laptop and turn it like this. I'm trying to get it set up in the screen, people. Turn it like this. The other way. Oh, keep going, keep going.
Is
Bam!
that better?
Now she's in the middle of it.
Okay, but you have to wait just a moment. I have to do something. I'll be right back, y'all.
Say hello to Candy Red, all the way live, hostess with the mostest. Anyway, let me tell you a little bit about the show. My light is kind of sucking real bad, but anyway, it's like again, it's Southern California. Out here is a little bit. It's a little hot out here. I'm Carl. I'm your hostess. for the All the Way Live podcast. We have Candy Red, who's our Paintstown Red. She's been a host on our show. Again, this is All the Way Live podcast. We started out as a radio show. It was doing really well. We had a lot of people get some. We were playing music all day. We played, had musicians come on, you know, different kind of musicians come on and talk about their type of music and what they did. And we highlighted that music. And this podcast is about people and their talents, not superstars. We're only trying to accentuate, people who are doing business out of their homes, maybe a small business. Uh, we're trying to put them out on the web, so they can know who they, so people can know what they do, who they are, what they sell. So if you got a service, business, or product, come on here All the Way Live. We'll spread the word for you. Again, this is a live show. It's not recorded.
Yes.
It is recorded. It's recording now, but this is a live show. Okay. I mean, we're on live right now. I mean, what you're seeing right now is really happening. Look, this is me. It's really happening. Now you can go back later and watch this later because it's going to be on our podcast. I think Candy mentioned our podcast. It's All the Way Live podcast on YouTube. We're going to put this video as well on Facebook. You can go on Facebook and you can leave comments on what you like to see in our show. You can go on YouTube and you can leave comments on the show right now. Right? We have a comment feed on our show, so if you like what you're seeing, you can go check it out. Now, I know a lot of people trying to figure out when we come on. Sometimes we come on Thursdays, and sometimes we come on Fridays. It all depends on the kind of mood we're in. I'm in a good mood. I like Friday.
No, we normally come on Friday, but like you said, we may switch time just to see what time would be better for everyone. So we're actually doing it on Friday.
Yeah. I like Fridays because anybody got.
Unless we have to move it up, unless something happened. Yeah. But other than that, it's on Friday so far. But we will definitely let you know if anything changes.
Now I like Fridays because Friday ain't nobody got to get up, ain't got to go nowhere. They just got to get up and watch cartoons, eat some cereal or whatever. You ain't got to get up for work. We can be on all night. We don't plan to be on all night, but we can be on all night. I'm just saying, Friday's a lot better. We're just trying to get more people to come on the show, to go on our to go on our podcast and subscribe to the podcast as it gets better. We're fine tuning it. It's very sketchy in the beginning because we're still working out a lot of details in the show, lighting and stuff like that. We're trying to get guests to come on. Hold on. You're trying to get guests to come on. Candy's got some guests that she's working with. I got some guests that I'm working with. But we got to get this thing fine-tuned before we bring in the show like we want to bring in the show. Like right now, my light going in and out. I don't even know what's causing that.
Well, did you see what happened to me? I have a light stand, and I had to tilt it, and it went boom. Hold it back up.
My light is fine. It's just I think it's maybe the camera that's doing, the computer that's doing that, and making the light go in and out, whatever. But anyway, like I said, we're still working out kinks and bugs and things like that out of the show. But the show is live. Everything you see is happening. This ain't pre-recorded. We're not, we didn't say cut this out. This is happening right now. So any bloopers that you see, like when you saw her drop that light, that's a blooper, right? We're gonna have that on the show. It's gonna be
a blooper. Now, if you see me have to take, if I say, hold on, y'all, I have interruptions coming through.
It's gonna be a blooper when I do the show. It's gonna be awesome.
That's what Kenny,
we need. Won't you tell them for a minute? Did you tell them how the ways that they can contact us? They can get on that.
Yes, I sure did.
You tell them about the subscribership. Look.
I got to the subscriber. I haven't got to the detail about that.
We want you guys to subscribe. Okay?
Yes,
it is important that you subscribe to the show. I mean, subscribing to the show is major because if you subscribe, you're gonna get a chance to win some prizes. Okay, we got about 12 subscribers right now. We're looking for more. I know we haven't been doing a lot, but trust me, a lot is coming. You just gotta, this is we're working this thing from the ground up, and so a lot is coming. So please, whenever you can, subscribe to our podcast.
Yeah,
Very
and I
easy.
can explain to them that we started as a radio, and now we finally, Carl wanted us all to start as a visual thing. He wanted everybody to see who we are, so we decided to go ahead and do a podcast. So that was Carl, great idea. So I think this is challenging because we are live, and like any bloopers that happen, like I think one time Carl had his cat jumped on
That
his
wasn't
desk.
live. That wasn't
It's
live. That
live.
wasn't on the show.
Or I think one day my mom came in and she's like, I said, Mama, I'm on the podcast. Carl thought I was hollering at her, but I kind of raised my voice and said, yeah, I'm on the
She was
podcast.
screaming at her
But
mom.
anyway,
She was
those things
screaming
will
at her mom
happen.
on live TV. Isn't that crazy?
Huh?
Screaming at her mom on
I
live TV.
did not.
I'm like, wow, how can you?
Oh, Lord.
Anyway, this is an open topic discussion. So if you guys got anything, let me go to Facebook. Let me put a link on the Facebook just to make sure everybody's coming on and checking us out, know that we're on. I'm going to go off for a second and do and do a little promotion while Candy talk about whatever, right?
oh, yeah, I
What's
want to
going
hear what
on in Colorado? Tell me where you are. You even in
Yeah,
Atlanta?
I haven't told. I'm in Colorado, so I'm visiting my grandkids. Hopefully my last grandchild will be the fifth one. Hopefully that will be the last one. Um, grand. So just born on the 6th of July. So I was kind of hoping he would be a 4th of July baby, but I mean hopefully her to be a 4th of July baby, but she didn't make it that day. So it turned out to be on the 6th of July. So I'm having a great time in Denver, Colorado. Just getting familiar with the area and everything. So that's a good thing. No matter where you're at, we can promote your business, entrepreneur. Just as long as you have a website or whatever product service you have, just make sure you provide us that information so we can definitely get that information out to our subscriber as well as to our our social media accounts so we can get more people to help you grow. That will help us grow. So just remember that if you have a business, contact us so we can get you on the show. This is free advertisement for you. For your organization, your nonprofit organization, it's free. So this give opportunity for us to build and as well you to build as a company. So as a podcast, we're a podcast, but we're a company as well. So we're hoping that more people would come on and listen. Carl, he does magic, so he hopefully he shows some little tricks in of the trade of his gift. He's an artist. He does a lot. So basically, I
First of
mean,
all, I
we're
don't do tricks.
entertainment.
Are
Huh?
losers. They're
Huh?
illusions. They're not tricks. Tricks are for
I said
kids.
tricks. I said, okay, I'm sorry. Did he have to come back in okay, well you got it. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. But anyway, so I mean we just want to make sure it's exciting. We want you to come and just listen to us. I mean, it's just free. We just talking, just any conversation. Some days, some weeks are going to be where we're going to have specific topics we're going to talk to. But yeah, Denver is really nice. I've been, this is my second time being in Denver. Last year I went, this year I went because my son moved to Denver. So, so hopefully come back home. I'm ready for them to come back home to be a little bit closer. But anyway, they're grown, so they can do what they want to do. You know how that is. But mothers, we like to cub our children, of course. But like I said, hopefully, whatever they stay here, this will be a place I can come visit. But I do miss my grandkids when I'm at home. Of course, if you don't know, I live in Oklahoma. I still live in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, whatever you want to call it. But we are going to have some guests, so it just from Oklahoma as well, Florida. Our next guest is coming on next Friday. So her name is Pamela Houston. I think Pamela Helton Houston. She had a dash in her name, but hopefully we were trying to get her on today just to talk a little bit about her. But she a holistic. She just wrote a book, so she would definitely give us some tips. Um, holistic. Hopefully she gives us tips like what is what kind of vitamins are good. Hopefully you should get talk different topics, health wise, mental health. I think she's going to come on talking about mental health, which that is definitely important for our community. Is we need to be more aware of that as well, because like I said previously, like COVID had definitely impact. I'm sorry, it definitely happened effect on everyone because of being isolated from everyone, don't know, being closed in for almost 2 to 3, I guess about 3 years. So definitely it's very important to definitely get the help you need. I mean, if you don't know that you need help, hopefully you have support to help you through these challenging time, as far as your mental health. But I mean, it's like the world is coming back. We're, doing stuff, traveling, able to do things now. So, but COVID, like everybody know, COVID's still out there. So just definitely be careful and stay safe.
Definitely still out there.
Yeah, it's
I know
definitely
some
still
people
out there.
who are still getting sick. Um,
Hmm.
I caught a little bug, but it wasn't COVID. It was actually a little bug. They called chiggers.
Call what?
Yeah, when I went to, we had a little kind of a family reunion get together on 4th of July, and I went to Broken Bow, Oklahoma.
Yeah, in my neck of the wood.
Yeah, she was nowhere around. She about
I
400
know it.
miles away, 4 hours away. Wouldn't come anyway. Really, really beautiful country. Green, 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 hot and humid. I mean, really, really hot.
Yeah,
And so
compared to California weather.
me and my brother, we thought we were young, and we went into the woods and tried to do a little bit of hiking. And I
Oh,
didn't
you
tell
went
her.
hiking?
Well, we attempted to go hiking. I was kind of scared. We were still brave. I'm like, yeah, I ain't that brave. The older I get, the better I used to be. So I'm not that brave anymore. But no, we went in that woods, and you know, 2 days later, I'm like, what's all these bumps on my leg? And obviously, it's chigger bites, and they
Oh,
just
chicken
bite,
bites.
and they just
I
leave.
thought maybe you ran into poison ivy or something.
No, the country, and I was telling my brother, that look like poison ivy. He said, no, that isn't poison ivy. We look on the phone, we said, yeah, that's not poison ivy. But contrary to popular belief, a lot of people think that chiggers reside in your skin, but they really don't. They can't live in your skin. They just bite you. They plant some little seed, and they take off, and then they
Were you in
die.
grass or something? Were you going through
We were in
grass
the
or?
woods.
Oh, you in the woods? Oh, in the
Yeah,
woods.
we were in
Okay.
the woods. Broken Boy, ain't nothing but a bunch of grass and country trees and all that. You know, I didn't get a chance to. Maybe next time. Look, you guys come on next week. I'll show you some beautiful, wonderful pictures from our Broken Bow trip. We had a fantastic time on 4th of July. It wasn't too hot. Being in Oklahoma in the July, you normally would think that the humidity would be like 91%, and it'd be, 100 degrees, and clothes are just burning off. It was beautiful. God blessed us on me on that week because it was a beautiful week. And, a little difficult getting there, and I can tell you about how we got there and stuff. It was a little bit difficult um, getting there because I got a fly flying around. Anyway, um, getting there was I had to fly into Texarkana, um, and Texarkana is like that little. Obviously, you can't fly a huge plane to Texarkana. It's got to be one of those. It was almost a dust cropper. Okay, so
A
I'm just
private
saying.
plane?
No, it almost. I mean, it was like okay, flight blah 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 blah, getting ready to leave, and I said, okay, where's the plane? And it's coming. Okay, and so this plane pulls up, and I said, oh, okay, they gonna pull up to the airport. No, they roll a stairway out to the plane. Like,
Oh
okay.
wow.
We just, we just walk up to the plane. And so, and then we walk up the stairway to the plane, and
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, this is the smallest plane I've ever been on. Okay? Now, I must say, it was SkyWest. Somebody told me, before I left, one of my coworkers that it was a SkyWest plane that landed a few weeks or a month ago that had to land without his landing gear. I'm like, okay, please don't let that happen to me while I'm on this plane, right? But I tell you, the flight was phenomenal. It was the smoothest flight. It was the smoothest flight uh, that I've ever had on such a small plane. However, he didn't land. He fell out the sky. The guy's landing was a little suspect because you land, you go, you land like this, you know what I mean?
Urgh.
You come up a
The
little
turn.
bit like this, and then
Uh-huh.
you come up a little bit, and you let those wheels
Hit the turn.
barely hit, and it's a
Mhm.
smooth landing. This guy landed like this, bam! I'm like, whoa, dog.
Well, that's how it was when we came. When I got here, Colorado, we was in the air, then went down, then we had to go back up because the weather,
Well,
the rain and everything.
the weather was perfect. The weather wasn't an issue. I had a lady that was sitting by me. And I said, I was talking to her. I said, this is the smallest plane I ever been in. She looked at me. She said, "Oh, this is an upgrade." I'm like, "Excuse me?" she said, "She said, she said, this is an upgrade. There used to be only 3 seats, 3 rows.
Oh, how many seats were there? Six?
It was no 6. No, it was 5.
Oh,
Two.
five? Oh, wow.
It was 3. It was 3 in 2, and then coming back, it was 2 in 2. It was 4. It was. I'm like, this plane. The plane coming back was smaller than the one I left in.
Oh, wow. Thank God you made it safe.
You
At
know,
least so.
but the good news, it was only 30 minutes. By the time we got up and got hungry, it was time to come. They like, okay, I'm like, why the plane going down all of a sudden? Because we're already here. So it
Oh,
ain't but
wow.
an hour and a half. It's a 30-minute flight. The hour and a half is the preparation. Actually, you in the air for 30 minutes. And so,
Wow.
like I said, it was a
Yeah. I don't
very smooth
know.
flight. I had a
We
great
would,
time with family in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. Uh, really good. We're going to probably do it again. Uh, and contrary to popular belief, I did not get bit by any mosquitoes.
what? Sure, I'm getting bit by every mosquito here.
I think
I'm
the
like, oh my
marshland raised mosquitoes in Oklahoma is not, that's really like, well, let me tell you the trip. Let me tell you about, I'll tell you what, when I come back, I'm going to tell you about when I drove, because when I flew to Texarkana, I had to drive from Texarkana to Broken Bow. It's about an hour and a half drive, and so I got to rent a car, and I'm driving, and this is a 2-lane highway. One going this way, another one's going this way. It ain't like no 5, 6 lanes like we have here in California. So I'm driving to Broken Bow. Well, first, you know, I don't know if a lot of you guys know, but I'm a huge Whataburger fan. So when I go, I'll be right back. I gotta fix something, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna tell you. But stay right there because this is gonna be a good story. I'm gonna tell you about. I
God.
gotta fix my video camera for 1 second. Candy, entertain them. I'll be right back. I'm gonna tell you about when I drove to Broken Bow from TikTok.
Okay, so he'll be back. What he have to talk about coming? We said, oh, when he drove from Texarkana to Broken Bow. So anyway, so yeah, so I'm definitely having a great time. I'll be heading back to Oklahoma tomorrow at 7. I will be there at 10:30. So I hope everyone is having a great day and weekend. I said, this is what we do. We come on to entertain you as well as promote your business, your entrepreneur, whatever products or service you provide, we're here for you. So, I mean, we can do this anywhere, everywhere. Maybe the noise, the scenery may not be too big, too great behind me. So we do what we have to do, but it's live. We just want to make sure that you come in and listen to us. Well, watch us now. I'm saying listen, but now you can watch us and listen to us as well and talk to about whatever we want to talk about today. So hopefully it
Yeah,
won't
this
be
this an open discussion, so we're doing any and
we do
everything.
anything.
Like I said,
So
if you
let's
got
talk
any
about
comments, if you
anything.
want to talk about anything,
But
be sure to comment because we got a comment section there. But when I drove to uh, Broken Bow from Texarkana, at first I was in Waterbury. And I said, well, let me tell you, let me digress, let me back up. So I flew into DFW thinking that when I get there, right, I got a 2.5 hour layover. So I'm thinking when I get to
wow.
DFW, I'm gonna get me a water burger because I'm on the whole flight. I'm craving this water burger. I'm gonna get me a
Yeah.
what a burger. I get to DFW 9 o'clock p.m. They let me out the gate. I come out in Whataburger right there,
Mhm.
and it was closed.
Oh wow. Did you come in? What time did you come in?
I'm like,
I'm
it's nine
surprised.
o'clock. Why y'all
Oh, nine
closed?
o'clock. But
They
I think
closed
a
at
lot
nine
of
o'clock.
people. I think why they're doing that, it's possible. I'm sure, not
Well, they
possible,
said
but
we
I'm
close at
sure
9 o'clock.
that it's
We
not
close.
getting enough people to work. I mean, there's still an issue where, especially those small towns, getting people to work.
It was
Some.
people working in there. I'm at the airport.
I mean,
Everybody.
to stay open that long and to make sure they have people covering them. And I mean, a lot of people like those small towns. I had experience where I went to Dollar General store. They closed early because they didn't have enough workers.
It
So,
was people.
especially in small towns. And I can't even
It was
say small towns,
it was people working there. It's just that they close at 9 o'clock.
but that's what I'm saying. A lot of them probably just, they changed their hours during COVID.
No,
And
I
maybe,
asked everybody. They said, well, the airport it closed at 9. Everywhere else
oh, well,
is open
okay.
24 hours. And so I was mad that day because I couldn't get a water burger.
You need a Whataburger anyway.
Now, hold on.
You
So,
might be sick.
well, hold on. Let me tell you. So I get to, I take an Uber. I get to my hotel. I said, okay, I'm gonna wake up in the morning. I'm gonna give me a water burger, and I'm gonna drive to Broken Bow. So I wake up in the morning. I go to the water burger, and here's something that's very, and I don't mean to be putting this out there in no kind of way, but the water burger was right there in Texarkana, right? Well, actually, it was right there in. I went to the water burger yeah, right there in Texarkana, and it was wide open. A lot of people in there working. But interestingly enough, everyone behind the counter was African American. I didn't quite get I didn't quite get the vibe on that. Like, why is everybody black in Texarkana? But anyway, that's a very good thing to see. So anyway, I'm sitting there, I order my Whataburger. I sit down at the table. I ain't got, I'm on vacation. I'm taking my time. Whataburger comes, apple pie. They got the best. They got the apple pies the way the original apple pie is supposed to be. McDonald's messed that all up. Anyway, don't mean to be putting that out there on McDonald's. So I'm eating right, and all of a sudden it gets dark. The clouds roll in.
Oh,
The wind comes up. I'm like, what the hell? I'm checking on my phone, looking at the weather. The thunderstorm in 20 minutes. I'm like, I got to get out of here. I gotta go. And so I didn't even have time to. I didn't even eat the water. I ate half the Whataburger and hit the road because a storm was coming. And trust me, I look outside and I'm telling you, it's 79 all over again. I got to get out of here. I knew that I would be riding out of this thing, so I took
but you
off.
roll right into it.
No, I rolled out of it.
Oh,
Now here's the thing,
okay.
though. Here's the thing, though. About 45 minutes out, I ran into this rainstorm,
Oh, okay.
and I have never ran into I haven't seen a rainstorm like this in 40 years. It wasn't raining drops. It was raining in sheets. You hear me? Sheets to where the windshield wiper going this fast wasn't doing nothing. So people were pulling over. There were like 10, 15 cars in front of me pulling over. I said, I might as well join them because I can't see nothing either. So I pull over. And the trucks were just coming back. You know, we're talking about a 2 lane. I'm about to get hit, but I'm about to die in the middle of nowhere. Right between Texarkana and Broken Bow.
Oh, wow.
And the trucks were just coming by so fast, splashing water, and you couldn't see nothing. So I pulled over the side like that until the rain subsided. Rain subsided, everybody took off. 20 minutes later, here's another one come. I'm like, good Lord, what is going on? I mean, it rains out there like you have never. If you ever been
Yes, it
down
does.
an area like that, you've been into a rainstorm. It rains like out there like you have like no. It's unbelievable
Excuse me?
how much
Yes.
it was raining. And so anyway, I finally made it to Broken Bow. Beautiful. You know, we got a little sprinkle rain, but for the most part, it was all beautiful. Had a blast. In Broken Bow, Oklahoma. We're probably going back next year. Uh, but, you know, mind you, it's a great place to vacate. We're in a log cabin out there. Sleeps a lot of people. You guys can check it out. They're all online. They got cabins everywhere. But we had a great time. But it was an experience for me because I was going in two places that I've never been before. And, you know,
So y'all having it next year?
yeah,
There. I'll be able to. Hopefully, I'll be able to make it.
that's the plan.
Is my, huh?
And
That's the
the
plan.
plan is we have next year.
Well, y'all need to have more guest people to come up. Y'all
I'm
need
not
to
the
do a
one
little
that
bit.
put it all. I'm not the one that organized the whole thing.
Well, you need to step in and organize it.
Anyway, what are you going to talk about in this show? This show, I've been running my mouth. We're already 32 minutes. What are we going to talk about in this show today? You got anything you want to talk about? Anything happening in Colorado? Anything happening in your life that you want
Like
to
it's been 100 degrees here.
100
So, yes.
in
Um,
Colorado?
yes, I know, right? Right.
I thought
So,
Colorado was like
I'm
snow-capped
like,
mountains.
but no, yeah, I don't know.
What about the
But when we
snow-capped mountains in
landed,
Colorado? What?
oh yeah, when we got to the airport, it was ridiculous. I didn't know. Oh yeah, I didn't know. Denver, Colorado International Airport is the largest airport
In
in the
where?
United States.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
Check
not.
it out. Well, I don't
It's
know.
larger
Well, I
than
said this is what the
DFW.
guy told me. He said Atlanta is large, but he said they don't have as much traffic as Atlanta. But I mean, it was
Maybe
ridiculous.
in people, maybe in people, but not real estate.
No, no, he said it's the largest. Well, that's what he said. If you
Do
didn't know, now
do they
you
have the
know. You will
skyline?
find out. I'll find out for sure. But that's what he said, and I believe it.
Do they
I'm
have the
into that. Huh?
skyline? Do they
Huh?
have the skyline in Denver, Colorado, where you got to go from one terminal, you got to get on a freaking train?
Yes, yes,
It's probably
yes.
pretty big then.
And what's so bad about it? It said baggage. Not okay. So it said baggage, and I was gonna like, okay. I had my mother-in-law. She can't walk that far. So when we got there and landed and everything, they didn't have any. I'm sorry, I'm counting Southwest. Or did I say that? Shh. Okay, they didn't have. They didn't have a wheelchair out for them, and so he said, "Well, it's gonna." They haven't sent them out to him or whatever. What was going on with them? I don't know. So I said, me and my grandson said, let's go walk there and go get our baggage and so we start walking, and I'm like, oh my God, how far is the baggage? So we stopped at the Southwest uh, booth, the other booth that like you checking in and stuff, the booth. And I said, ma'am, I said, we're asked for what are you doing? We asked for I said, I need some help. How far is the baggage? And I said, I need a wheelchair. We're supposed to have a wheelchair. So she got on the line. I do appreciate you. Thank you, Southwest. And she got on line, and she had a wheelchair near the entrance that the entrance that we were at. So we had to walk a mile away to get back to where we started from. And so anyway, the guy, he was really nice. He was telling us about the airport. He said, yeah, we're the largest airport and I don't know. We walked by 30 minutes until we walked 30 minutes, and we still wasn't at the baggage claim area. So that's what I'm saying. It was a long walk. So we had to walk another 30 minutes. So I think we were at the airport probably about 2 hours. And then the guy he brought we had to walk back where my mother-in-law was still sitting there. And so we had to walk back. I saw her ex-mother-in-law, but she's still my mom, whatever. So we had to walk all the way back and get have them get the wheelchair. And the guy was really nice. He took us. I mean, oh my God! Like I said, we was in the airport probably about an hour. I mean, not an hour, yeah, hour or so, hour and a half. So I know when we leave, I said when we leave, we're gonna have to leave not an hour, 2 hours.
You're right. It is the biggest.
I told you it was, but he said Atlanta's big. Atlanta's is big, but they have they have more, more people coming in and out of Atlanta, of course. But anyway, it's high traffic in Atlanta. But I mean, other than that, whoo,
I can't believe it's 100 degrees out there.
It was. I don't know what today is, but it was nicer today. We did have overcast and the wind. The wind, it was a cool breeze. We had a cool breeze and everything. So it wasn't too bad today. I went walking. So yeah.
Let me give y'all a little bit of information about a show and what we're about. Again, this is the All the Way Live podcast. Today is Friday, July 14th. I hear somebody talking. Anyway, it's Friday, July 14th. Again, this is the All the Way Live podcast. I am your host, Carl. You're over Candy Red, one of the hosts of Pace Town Red. We started out as a radio show. We did really good. We was playing music. We had musical guests on our show. And we ain't talking about superstars or nothing like that, but we're just people out there that can sing. And I got some guests that's going to come on our live shows that's going to sing. And so I just want you guys to stay tuned. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, follow us on the Facebook. Go to our Instagram. You can follow us on Instagram. Go to our YouTube, and it's important that you subscribe to our channel on YouTube. That way, you'll know every time we come on. Our goal is to come on every
Friday.
Every Friday. Sometimes we do Thursday. It all depends. But I like Fridays because Fridays, people don't got to get up in the morning and go to work. All they got to do is get up and watch cartoons. We are on live on every Friday. We call this Friday Night Live, and that's when we're on. And we talk about just about any and everything. And if you got some topics that you want us to discuss or talk about on the show, please go to our Facebook over on Facebook and leave some comments. You can also leave some comments here on our show as well. This is my cousin. You can see she said it was 103 here. It was hot, and
wow.
That's my cousin Shamara. Where are you at? She in Oklahoma, I believe. I could be wrong, but yes.
Oh, is she okay?
It was with us when we were out there in Broken Bow. So it's not hot here in California. But when she say 103, that means it's hot, and it means they got some humidity right there. But anyway, we're on every Friday, sometimes Thursday. But if you subscribe to our podcast, you'll know when we come on. Every time we come on, you'll get a message or some sort of message that we're about to go on live. And so she's in Wichita Falls, where I'm born at. So it's really, really hot there right now.
Yeah.
Candy from. It's hot in Wichita Falls. It's 103. So make sure y'all stay inside. Keep the refrigerator air conditions on. Drink plenty of water. I don't want to hear about nobody falling out and having heat strokes out there. I know the humidity. I just got out of that stuff in Oklahoma, so it was really hot.
So it's still 100. It's still three digits. I thought it was gonna cool off.
103 right now. So again, we were lucky when we were in Broken Bow because it wasn't that hot, and so that was awesome. I had a good time with the family in Broken Bow. Again, like I said, I'm sure we're gonna do it again. But listen. Make sure you come on here and describe because we're going to have some magic on here. We're going to have some musicians on here. Uh, One in particular is my daughter-in-law. At least I mentioned it to her. She ain't gave me no promises yet, but I'm hoping to get on her to sing live to you guys. So if you want to see that, that
Oh
show is coming
yes,
up.
you can
That
sing.
show is coming up.
Sing.
You have to subscribe, otherwise you gonna miss it. I'm telling you, we ain't that good. We don't put these things out in the foreground before and tell you it ahead of time because you know we're on the ground floor trying to make. So we're not that good with the scheduling and everything. But when we come out, it's going to be some awesome stuff on there. So, I got some spoken word people that I know. My goddaughter is a professional at spoken word. Matter of fact, let me see if she's a professional at spoken word. I'll get her to come on and do a speaking word. But matter of fact, that's going to be one of the shows. Let me see if I can get her.
Okay, so we're waiting for it.
Let me see if I can. Now, hold on, okay. Give them some more insight about our show.
Oh,
I'll be right back. I'm gonna try to reach her.
okay, well, we'll be right back. So definitely hit our subscribe button. And like Carl said, we just today I think we're just trying to get it through. We want to make sure we came on this Friday because the 4th of July we've all been busy out of town. I'm still out of town, but I'll be back Saturday. I'll be leaving Saturday. So we're definitely here to entertain and want to definitely get your business, your entrepreneur, your whatever product service you have. We definitely would definitely engage it and we'll help promote it. We're, for free. I mean, we're doing this for free on our time. So we really just, I kind of started started as a radio. Let me go back. So I started as a radio station because I feel like there's so many talented people. It just don't have that recognition, especially in Oklahoma. I'm sure pretty much everywhere else, but like I said, I live in Oklahoma City. I ran into some great talented people. Um, so just doing spoken words, just actors, just a little bit of every little thing. And, this is just an opportunity to help, get their feet out there and also help get their, because, today, let me just revise. So today it's all about your social media. So just want to get people out there and get them knowing who they are. So especially just kind of like branding them name and getting them out there. So that's what we're here for. And that's this where it started at, because there is a lot of people out there that are talented just haven't got that recognition. So like Carl said, we don't you don't have to be a star or anything, but we don't mind if you are a star to come on. If you have a whole bunch of followers and stuff like that, definitely. We just trying to get our subscriber up, get it up there. So, and we have something good. I think, there's a lot of podcasts out there. I know we have a lot of good things that we're promoting. And so we're here. If you know anybody who's starting out or been out there and need help promoting their business, tell them to come on. Just reach out to me or call or Mocha, anybody. I don't know if whoever you got the information from, you got it from me on my Facebook account or from Carl or Mocha. Definitely reach out to any of us and we definitely will get in touch with you, and so you can come onto our show. And I think you would pretty much have a good time. We try to just enjoy we like to just kind of have everybody relax. It's Friday. Everybody have a busy day during the week, so this is our kind of relaxation. You can laugh and we'll be serious sometimes, but we're just want to make sure you're aware of what's going on, locally, internationally, wherever whatever news is happening. So what we think is important for everyone, like when COVID came, we, definitely touched those things like everybody else, even though, and we thought that was important. So, but like I stated, definitely subscribe, go to our Facebook account, All the Way Live podcast. And also you can go into our Instagram as well as All the Way Live podcast there. So, and also on our YouTube, just hit that subscribe button. You'll, like Carl said, you'll get notification that we'll be coming on. We'll be live. So definitely stay tuned to us. Here's Carl. He's coming back. Uh-oh. What happened? I can't hear you.
That was my fault. That was my fault.
Oh, you had on mute.
Let me tell
See,
you
we're live.
I told you this is trial and error. We just check. Let me tell you how powerful I can reach out. So next week, maybe the week after next, or maybe they both going to come on next week. We're going to have a live spoken word guest who is really good. If you just, let me tell you something. You probably seen spoken word on TV, maybe on BET. You probably seen it on whatever. But my friend, my daughter, my goddaughter, is a spoken word master. Okay, she's gonna come on next week. Also, my daughter-in-law is gonna come on live and sing for you. She is a musical genius. Okay, she's like the new Alicia Keys. She can play all the instruments and everything. She's gonna come on and do this.
Oh, really?
If you want to
I
see
knew she
this,
played the piano. I didn't know what else
everything.
instrument she played.
Piano, you name it. She listen.
Oh, wow.
If you want to see this, okay, you must subscribe and tell everybody you know to be on this show. What's next week? What day is it? I want to make sure I'm not screwing that up. What's the next? Hold on. You want to tell everybody about this upcoming show next week. That'll be on. It may be on Thursday, okay, but either the 20th or the 21st. I'll know for sure in a couple of days. But she's gonna send me some stuff. We'll be promoting this all week, so make sure. We also have another guest coming on next week that Kendi said, who's what'd you say she was, Kendi?
She's a holistic. She just came out with a book, and so I think she's a speaker as well.
So the show next week is going to be lit. So make sure you guys subscribe. You tell your friends about it. I'm telling you the things that I've got coming, and I'm just starting because I've been a little bit busy. You know, everybody, we got things to do, but the things that's coming onto this show is going to set the tone for who we are. You're going to see people. We're not talking about superstars, megastars, people that you can't get to, people that you got to visit at the red carpet. We're talking about your everyday average people that probably live right next door to you that are amazing. They can sing, they can recite poetry, spoken word. I got people I got magicians, right? I got all kind of stuff. And so we just want you guys to stay tuned to the show because all of this stuff is coming. Like I said, we're on the ground floor. We're just starting with this stuff. Trying to get all this stuff organized is, is a trial and error. But as I reach out to these people and they want to come on, I got to kind of plot the schedule and try to make sure I get them all on here. But make sure you stay tuned. And please, the only way to really find out and to see something on our show is to make sure, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that you go on our show and you subscribe to our show. That's important. Subscribing is important. I want you to subscribe to the show because once you subscribe, then you'll know the moment we have something, even beforehand. You go to our YouTube, it'll tell you, hey, upcoming show. I can put everything in there about who's coming and when and where. And so you want to make sure you subscribe. We got a great show. Like I said, this ain't done in no studio. This is live. Everything
so you can be anywhere.
As a matter of fact, everything you see right now is live, except my background. That's fake. But I'm telling you, it's a live show. It's also a recorded show. So you don't have to be here today. You can see it today, but you can go on YouTube and watch it anytime. It's going to be on there. I'm in the process of putting every show on Facebook as well, right? Look, we're going to show you live entertainment for people who with their own music. This ain't music that we downloaded with their own poetry. This ain't poetry that we downloaded from the internet or that we can't use and get cut off from. This is real stuff, and so we want you to make sure you come on and check this out. I'm gonna have some of my magician friends on there, and they are aching to be on this show. Trust me. You ain't got to see magic from me. You can see it from them. They are aching to be on this show. And
Well, get them on there on our show.
we'll get them on
They're
there.
waiting.
Then I need you guys to tell your people about it. Tell your families about it. Tell your friends, and their friends about it. Tell your uncles, aunts, cousins, brothers.
Brothers,
Tell them.
sisters,
Yeah,
mothers,
sisters, brothers, cousins about it
other cousins.
because it's going to be awesome. We're going to do it every Thursday, every Friday. It ain't going to be recorded. It's live. I mean, it's recorded while we're doing it live, but it's a live show.
It will be on every Friday so far. We got Fridays now.
So she's just sent me. So she just sent me a picture. I'm gonna show you who's coming. Let me go here and let me see if I can go here and get it. How do I get back to my messages?
Who just sent you a picture?
Your
goddaughter.
Yeah. So I'm gonna show you. I don't know what I did.
Yes. So yeah, we need all y'all support. We're here. So you see us visually. You'll see everything. All the bloopers. We can't bloop it out. The bloopers. We can't do that. So you may see cats running across Carl's desk. But anyway, we're here to just make it exciting, and we enjoy your comments. If you have any questions or any topics you want to talk about, let us know. We're here. Like I said, if you have any products or services that you offer, we're here to help promote and engage and excel your business. And we're providing free promotion pretty much. So definitely make sure you hit the subscribe button. In our hours. What are you going to show now?
Okay. This is let me see if I can get this picture up real quick because she's coming next week.
Okay.
This is the real deal.
Okay, Anita said, gotta go. Maybe I'll come check out the poetry and singing next week if I can. Yeah, come on. Just remember also recording. If you can't come, just make sure you subscribe and go to our YouTube channel, and you can look at our previous podcast.
That's cousin. I listen again, guys. This is going to be crazy. Okay, we got some really cool things coming, and I just want you guys to make sure you chime in. I got some things I want to talk about here before the end of this show, but I want to just real quickly show you. Let's see if I can just get this up real quick. Sometimes it's a little difficult getting pictures up on the thing, because I gotta make them out of freaking PDFs for some reason. But just give me a minute. I'll get this up here real quick. Let me just.
So I hope everyone's staying warm. Staying cool. Right now I feel kind of warm in here. It's a little bit hot, but I'm good. But just make sure you wear proper clothing. Make sure you wear clothing that hangs slightly off your body. I don't know what that means. There are some tips for the 3-digit temperature that we're having in Oklahoma, in Texas. Just make sure you drink a lot of water. That's very important. And cotton, like cotton clothes, make sure you be careful on the cotton clothes. They were saying just make sure it's light. I don't know what that means. Lightweight cotton. You said lightweight cotton. So
for the heat you're talking about?
Mm-hmm. Make sure you stay cool.
You burn up in some cotton out. You burn up in some cotton out in
like cotton clothes. Your clothes. Your clothes.
You burn up in some cotton.
Huh?
You burn up in some cotton out in Wichita, 103 out there.
Oh, really? What's those trees that have the like cotton? They be blowing all in the air when it's.
That's the last thing you want to wear is some cotton in Wichita.
It said lightweight cotton.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So
And
let me
these
see
are
if I
some
can get
things.
this picture up
If
real
you
quick.
don't know, now you know
So
questions.
here's who's coming for all you that are tuned in right now. Here's who's coming next week. This is my daughter-in-law, and trust me, when I say she can sing, she can sing. Okay, she's coming
Oh,
to
she
our
come on
next.
next week too?
She's coming on next week with the other
Okay,
two.
I thought you. Okay.
Okay, Chantel Langford, check her out. She can sing. I'm telling you, it's going to be awesome. She sent me some pictures. I'll show you a couple more to see if I can download several more pictures. But she is a musician. Here, I'll show you this one. This is a good one. And this is my daughter-in-law. I'm the luckiest man alive with a daughter-in-law that can sing this good. Trust me.
Yeah, she
It is
can
amazing.
sing.
It's amazing. You
Yeah.
can go check her
She's
out on YouTube.
beautiful too.
You can check her out on YouTube and all that stuff, Uh, let me see. But she's going to come on and sing to us live. So make
Okay.
sure next week I'll put a nice little card together so y'all get I'm gonna promote it. So make sure next week you come by and check her out because she is the real deal. Okay,
Okay.
listen,
And
don't want
then
to
we're
miss.
also going to have Pamela Helton Houston. She's a holistic. She just came out with a new book. So I'm excited for her to
And we were
come
going
onto
to
the
have Pamela.
show
We were going to have Pamela on here tonight to just kind of help us as a co-host on here tonight.
as a
But
guest.
yeah, Shamar. Look, everybody's excited. We need to get everybody excited. Okay. Uh,
Great. Yeah,
I want to get
definitely, because
everybody
I'm
excited. I want
excited.
everybody because this is going to happen. This is going to be good. This is going to be epic. Trust me, it is going to be epic. My daughter-in-law is coming on, and she's gonna sing to us live. I don't know what she's gonna sing, but trust me,
Finally, I can't wait. But
it's
she
gonna
is
be good.
beautiful, y'all.
It's gonna be good.
Definitely
We're
check
gonna
her
promote
out.
it. I'm gonna promote it, and I'm gonna promote it. I'm gonna promote. This is the kind of stuff that we're gonna have on our show. Just so y'all know, I mean, this is what we're gonna have on the show. We're gonna have real performers, real. We're looking for entrepreneurs. Anybody that got a business, service, or product, we're looking for all of that to be on our show because
And,
this
I
is
mean, and that's why I said I don't understand because it's free. We giving
it's free. Don't
free
cost you
marketing
nothing. This is
advertisement because
Chantel. This is
we will
Chantel Lane.
share on our personal page, Facebook page, as well as our business page.
That's
Um,
her coming on our show
isn't she
live
beautiful?
next week. You guys, I'm telling you, you don't want to miss next week's show. I'm gonna promote it, so everybody's gonna be on it. So you better get on there fast if you want to hear some really good singing. And again, every show, our goal is every show after that. Okay, every show after that, uh, we're going to follow up. So let
Have
me
a
see if I
special guest. Yes.
let me
So
tell you about this. Let me tell you about this other guest. Let me see if I can get her. Let me see if I got a picture of her. The spoken word. Okay,
is she
amazing.
come on too?
Yeah, I'm
Well, we're
telling
gonna have a 3 hour show
you.
then.
Don't worry. It don't matter. It's free.
It's free. I know it's free. And make sure you subscribe. It's free. It's no charge. It's
It's
free.
free.
So it's
Let's see
free.
if I
I
got a.
know we like
I
free
don't know if
stuff.
I
I
got a.
like free stuff too. So
I don't know if I got a picture of her. Let me see if I can have her send me something.
okay, y'all, and make sure to stay cool. Make sure to put your hat on. I need to start doing that. Is wearing a hat when I go walk in the morning because it's getting like it's 103 degrees in Oklahoma as well. I guess I was told that it's gonna drop down. So I don't know how down is gonna drop. I guess out of the three digits. So just make sure you also wear they have a little thing that can pull around your neck and keep you cool around your neck. Those are some of the things. And
It's pretty
um,
hot. This week in Southern California, we having a heat week. It's pretty hot. It's been like in three digit temperatures in the Inland Empire. But the thing about California is they don't ever tell you is
I never tell you.
yeah we
I
got
never
that
tell you. I
we
think
got that
maybe you don't
breeze.
watch the news. Maybe
No, we got that breeze. It ain't y'all get hot out there
it's
and ain't
humid.
nothing to cool it off. It's like nothing. It's like man, can somebody turn on a fan outside or something? We got at least the breeze that comes, especially like it's like earlier today, it was like, I don't know, 98, 99, right? It's probably now, let me see, let me go check the weather. It's probably now out, and it's it's 7:41 here, okay? And this is dry heat, so you gotta remember, this is no humidity that goes with this. So it's probably now uh, uh, right now, where I'm at right now, but it's not where I want to go.
Yeah, I'm looking. It says on my computer, it says 75 degrees. I don't know if it's here in Colorado or is it in Oklahoma. So I don't know if it switched to Colorado, but it's 75 degrees somewhere. If it's here in Colorado or there in Oklahoma.
So right now in Rialto, it's what time? 7:45. It's got 73 degrees.
There's
73.
75.
Yeah, so that's cool weather.
Yeah. This time go walking, but it's dark
That's
here.
cool
So.
weather. But if you're out there in the Midwest, Wichita Falls and places like that, stay hydrated, drink plenty of water, stay under that refrigerator air conditioner.
Wear a hat.
Make those ghetto air conditioners. Get a cooler, cut a hole in it, put some ice in there, and have a fan blow in it. And, it's ghetto air. Still
Yeah,
safe
I'm
there.
sure they got everything nowadays. Got the fan where water come out. You could just
Yeah,
yeah.
everything. Now let me tell you. Look, here's what we're doing. Just so you guys know, some of you are tuned in. You're still tuned in. You want to know what's going on. When we get to the 100 subscribers, okay, we're gonna do a drawing out of all those subscribers, and we're gonna give away this free camera. Okay,
Oh,
this is
there we
a
go. I'm
this is
I'm
a
candy
free
red
camera.
today. Hey, Vanna White.
You got to point the other way.
Oh no.
The
That
other
way.
way.
Oh,
There
there we
you go.
go.
There you go. Yeah, and so we're gonna give away this free camera. It's a high res digital camcorder, handheld camcorder, and we're gonna do 100. It's gonna go away to our 100th caller. So make sure you guys subscribe. That's important. I can't emphasize. I cannot emphasize how much you should subscribe, so that you don't miss out on anything that we're doing.
And
And
when
when I
once
say
we
giveaway,
post,
I mean giveaway. This ain't there's no strings attached to my giveaway. I'm just a generous guy. I'm probably, you know, I'm probably the most generous guy you can ever. I just give away stuff. It don't really matter to me, you know. So I mean, if you want free stuff, this is where you come, right? Now I'm not saying the stuff's gonna be gold or jewelry or Rolex watches,
well, we haven't got that
Louis
far. So we
Vuitton
do need
purses.
sponsors. If you want to sponsor us, we
It's
could do a
all blue.
commercial. We do commercial as well.
it's it's all blue label, but anyway, I'm, I'm giving it away. So, listen, it's a great show. I want you guys to make sure you you tune in to the show so you know everything that we're doing. It's fun. It's fantastic. Again, we're on Thursdays. Every Thursday.
Oh, every Friday. Get that straight. Every Friday.
Well, sometimes Thursday, sometimes
Well,
Friday.
I mean, we'll definitely let you know if it's going to be on a Thursday. That's why it's important to get the notification. But right now it's
Well,
Friday.
it
Every
all
Friday.
depends. It all depends on how we feel. But I like Fridays because Fridays nobody has to
It's
get
not
up
about how
early.
you feel. It's how people going to
It's how the
respond to
angel
us.
is how the angel feels. Let's make sure we get that correct. Okay, so but on Fridays, nobody have to get up.
Yeah,
Yeah, run away. I mean,
everybody have to
maybe
get up
a football game or
sometime
something like that, right?
during the day.
And and all you guys know, I'm a football fan. And if you go onto my on the podcast, you'll find out what fan I am. I'm not going to tell you. You need to come on and find out. But football season when it starts, which
Oh
is right
Lord.
around the corner. We'll be talking about that. We're going to have some sports topics on there. We'll be talking about sports. I love all of you sports listeners to come on and let's combat about sports. You know, I'm not. I'm not a real sports commentator like those guys you see on TV. But I can talk a little bit. I know a little something. because I played this game for a long
Talk a lot, not a little. He said I talk a lot.
I don't talk that much.
Right.
But, we're 1 hour and 4 minutes into the show when we only supposed to be doing like 30 minutes. I don't know how we got this
I
long.
know it. But we're here for you. We're just waiting.
She even said, "What you don't know, now you know."
I did. What you don't know, now you know about putting ahead to stay cool this summer. These are the things that you can use or just be knowledgeable about. Make sure you wear light color clothes, And I don't. I wear jeans. They said, "You're crazy. It's too hot to be wearing jeans every year." And put a hat on. These are some things you may already know. But that's cool. Wear those little things you can put around your neck to stay cool.
And then we also
you probably get that at the dollar store.
And we also got a segment about what's going down in your town.
Your town, yes. And we spoke about that.
Just real quick before we go, we got on about a few minutes. That all I'm an artist and I do a lot of painting and stuff like that. And so right before I went to Broken Bow, I'm talking right before I went to Broken Bow, I did a class. It was very successful. I was teaching pastel portraits. I can show you a picture of how they went very well. I was working on the Tina Turner. That's going to be on my. That's going to be on.
Well, you had to tell. I wanted the people to see who that was because I couldn't see I didn't know who it was. Did y'all see somebody make a comment? Did y'all see who that was before he said who the picture was?
I ain't got no problem with the people looking like who they supposed to be.
Because I'm like, can you zoom on that? Because I can't see it. So I zoom on it.
I can't zoom on it. It is what it is.
It is what it is. So y'all, that was Tina Turner.
That's the second time I actually did it because I had to do. I had did it previously.
It is Tina Turner. I'm sorry.
Just to show them, I did it previously just to show them, and then they wanted to see how I got to that point. So I had to start over and do it again, and they absolutely loved it. So again, you guys can go to my website, which is ktwstudios.com, and see all of my artwork if you have no idea where to find it. It's ktwstudios.com. That's where it is. I have people chiming me all the time talking about how to get there. It's just my initials. It's nothing crazy. It's ktwstudios.com. That's how you find out about the artwork. There's a whole other venue. I'll show some of that. I'll share some of that in later shows. But right now, this show is about entertainment and talented people and friends that we have and loved ones that we know. And so if you want to see this stuff, you must subscribe.
Yes, subscribe.
So you don't miss out. I'm telling you, because once you miss it, you miss it. I mean, they might come back, but they're gonna be for a minute. So remember, next week the show is gonna be. It might be Thursday, it might be Friday, but if you subscribe, you'll know exactly when it's gonna be because I'll tell you. And you'll get a link.
And then also we will be posting on our Facebook page, All the Way Live Podcast, and our Instagram as well. Yeah. If you're on our Instagram as well, All the Way Live Podcast as well. So we make it as simple as it can be, So definitely hit the subscribe button and check us out either Thursday or Friday. Definitely our schedule normally on Friday, but we may change it. Like Carl said, make sure you subscribe so you can get the notification to let you know when we'll be on. So make sure our time is 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time is 6:30. Come on, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. No, I'm waiting for you to say something. I wonder if you're going to say it.
The time is 6:30
Pacific Standard Time, and that's your time, and I'm on Central. So yeah, but right now I'm on Mountain Time, so it's 9:54 here.
To the All the Way Live Podcast. Again, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Central Standard.
Hey, we got some good music for a change.
Live in living color. Okay.
It's so Friday Night Live.
We're a good hour and 10 minutes into the show. We kind of went over time. We got a lot of things coming around. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all about the giveaway. So I do an art show every year, 2 or 3. I got another art show coming up. And when that does happen, you have to be there to do the art show giveaway. But this is what it is. But you got to be there and win this. And so can't do it right now because you're not there. But anyway, I don't
can't do it right
now. California.
What happened?
But I got a lot of stuff. And like I said,
He does. Believe me, he's very talented as well.
Candy's talented too. Don't get it wrong. She got her. She just ain't telling you. She's like a CP magic.
I know. I never was gifted like that. I mean, drawing, no.
Very gifted. She just ain't telling you.
Well, thank you.
With fashion and stuff. I mean, she got.
Oh yeah, I like fashion.
Look at them earrings. Look at them earrings. Ask her where she got those from.
Huh?
She can get them for you. Ask her where she got them earrings from.
I like unique. I like to be
She's
different. I don't like to be the same like everybody
else.
else.
What they call them? Fashionista. She's a fashionista. They call them fashionistas. That's what she is. Yeah. So ask her where she got those from. Look, this is All the Way Live podcast. We're signing off. I'm glad that you guys were able to come on and check us out. Remember, you can check us out on Facebook, on Instagram. You can go to our YouTube channel at All the Way Live podcast. Send us a message. You got some topics you want to talk about, let us know.
Put in our comment when it's live.
Leave comments in our comment box. We got a lot of comments today. It was awesome. I'll show you each one of them. We got one told us how hot it was. We got one from Shabara told me she's in Wichita. We got one from Anita. She got to go. She's coming on next week. I mean, look, you guys, Shabara said, you guys don't want to miss out on this. It's going to be awesome. Again, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Central Standard Time.
All right, you got it right. Yay!
We see you guys next time.
And happiness.